I am the Humble Seer.
Hello and welcome to the Humble Seer. So let's do a past, present, and future on Johnny Depp. So let's get into it. We're going to pull a card on him as a young boy, him in his teens, 20s, 30s, his adult life. Then we'll pull a card on his mother and father and his romantic relationships. Okay. So this is him as a young boy, teen years, 20s and 30s, adult, future, and then we'll pull one on his mother and father and his romantic relationships a bit later. Okay, so let's get into it. This is him as a young boy. Okay, Nine of Swords, and we're going to take that literally. The Nine of Swords. It's a stressful life for this young, Johnny. It's a stressful environment for him, and that comes out later in life, in his, later on as he grows. But this is him as a young boy, so from infancy till his 10, 11, 12. It's Nine of Swords. Again, it is anxiety, it's stress. There's just things that go on around him in his household that are, not good for a young child to see or experience. It's very negative, very, volatile is what I'm getting. A very messy lifestyle for the those that are raising him. It's just, and it causes the young boy a lot of problems, which have since caused him problems in his adult life. And those issues aren't going to go away. It's just something that he deals with. And he deals with it through drinking now and drugging and things like that. But I see alcoholism for him, which probably wouldn't be a surprise to anyone. But that's his life as a young boy. A lot of anxiety. He's in his bed, in his room or wherever he was sleeping. Because I get that his life, I'm getting the word vagabond for some reason, nomadish. But anyway, it was just a tough life for the young Johnny. Okay, this is his teen years. Three of Cups. Okay, so his teen years are a little bit better. He's involved in things that he wants to be involved in and that he's good at. That's music, that is the arts. He's doing things that allow him to escape the home life and things like that. So Three of Cups is, again, it's celebratory. It's a celebratory card. It's engagements. And he's probably also playing music for, maybe he has a band and he's entertaining people at parties and whatnot. But irrespective of what he's doing, in his teen years, he has Three of Cups. What's going on in his 20s and 30s? King of Pentacles. And that makes sense because now, he's making bank. He's making money in his 20s and 30s. He's the King of Pentacles. He's successful. He has arrived. He has the money in the bank. He's the King of Pentacles. He's successful. Again, stable, rich. His hard work has paid off. And he has arrived in his 20s and 30s. He's making bank. But he's also involving himself with shady characters and doing things that are, underhanded, that you know nothing about, that are, when I'm hearing the word sinister, okay. This is his adult life. Okay, so we're Eight of Pentacles. And the Eight of Pentacles is of results. It's mastery, an expert. So everything that he has done in his life, especially in his later teens, going into his 20s, and 30s, have allowed him to, well, reap the rewards. So the hard work has paid off. He has results. He is a household name. He is a success. But he was there here in his 20s and 30s. But the Eight of Pentacles, as an adult, just comes in and says, this person is a master at what they do. They're a master at their craft. They are extraordinaire. Okay, this is his future. Okay, that's an interesting card for his future, right? The Hierophant. Now, the meaning of this card is knowledge, it's learning, it's divine wisdom, it's teaching. Now, he will be teaching his craft to others. He'll mentor and he'll be very successful at that. But it's also about him indulging in things behind the scenes, the occult, which just means hidden. He has involved himself in those kinds of things for many, many years. And, there's rituals and things involved with the Hierophant as it relates to this reading. I'm not a traditional card reader, understand. But he is his life, well, him as a person is the Hierophant. But there's things that are going on, behind the scenes that you don't know about, that he involves himself in. And they're not positive, which is probably another reason why he drinks excessively. Because people that drink excessively are trying to escape things. All right, let's get into the mother, the father, and the relationships. And speaking of relationships, whatever relationships that he gets into the woman will just be no good for him. It's almost like he just draws and attracts those kinds of women that just aren't good for him. None of them are. Okay, but is he any good? From what I can see, not really. Drop the really. No. All right, this is his mother and his father. And these are his romantic relationships. Okay. I don't know who raised him. We're going to go mother, father. Okay. So whoever, because you're always going to have a mother and a father figure. Okay. But let's just go with it. This is the mother. The mother passed judgment on him. The mother, the environment that he grew up in was not healthy. And it molded him to the person that he is today and why he gets into the things that he does. The mother was, the judgment card is about change of status, life-changing, transformational. And I do believe I was saying nomadic, just kind of all over the place, the mother. All over the place, all right? This is the father, Eight of Wands. And we know that the Eight of Wands is about a lot of communication, a lot of information, just coming in and out. And I just get that as the father was a talker. The father said a lot, communicated a lot, but didn't do much. Wasn't there for the boy, just didn't do right by him. It just wasn't a good childhood life until he was able to escape. Okay, this is him in romantic relationships. Eight of Wands, or I'm sorry, Five of Wands. I mean, just the depiction of this card alone tells you everything, right? The Five of Wands is challenges, it's obstacles, it's fights, it's disagreements, it's resistance, conflict, and also exciting challenge. And these are his romantic relationships, anyone that he'll ever find himself in, right? They're a challenge, they're a problem, they're fights, they're disagreements. It's just constantly fighting, constant resistance, constant challenges. And that's his life. That is what he, involves himself with. Just people that, look at his last relationship with Amber Heard and what she did. She went into that relationship for money, specifically for that. And some might think there's two sides. There's three. Some people are on the Amber Heard side, some are on Johnny Depp's side, and some aren't on either side. But I'm here to tell you that they both had their, demons, so to speak. They both had their issues. They both have their Nine of Swords. They can give it as much as they can get it from each other. And that's with any relationship that he'll find himself in. He won't have love and happiness as it is traditionally known. He won't have it. So I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for stopping by the Humble Seer. Do consider liking, sharing, subscribing. Leave a comment below and tell me what you think about this reading. And if you like what I do, consider buying me a coffee in the description box below. Until next time, you take good care, and we'll talk again very soon. Bye.